Hello and welcome to Yoga Essentials with Ashley. Today we are going to work on part 6, setting our intention for something pretty amazing. We're going to discover that our personality is limited, but that our spiritual self is eternal, unlimited. And so we're going to distinguish between those two in our spiritual awakening journey. So let's go ahead and tune in together, bringing the hands at heart center, rubbing them together, gently closing the eyes, coming to the breath, seeing or feeling the heart opening with this gesture of creating energy right here at the heart center, opening up the heart, ready and willing to release anything we don't need and restore all that we need on our spiritual awakening path. Go ahead and squeeze those palms together. Bring them right at the heart center. Tuck the chin down. Inhale. Feel or see that energy moving up the spine all the way to the crown and back down as you exhale. Feeling the energy you created here within your hands, the palms. Let's go ahead and resound our own sound for healing and intention to unify the heart, the mind, the body, and the spirit with Om. Inhale deep. Om. Again. Om. Last time. Om. Now inhale. See or feel the energies swirling up the spine all the way to the crown, connecting with that golden chain of those who have come before us. And releasing this gesture, bringing them out from the shoulders, and imagine connecting with the divine light in and through all things, from the heart, through the body, all the way, connecting with everything around you, the whole earth, as far as you can imagine, out into the atmosphere, being one with this light. When you're done, release this gesture, bringing the hands to the knees, and just take a few natural breaths. We'll go ahead and start with the very balancing breathing exercise. So you're going to bring your pointer finger and your thumb of your right hand, and you're going to cover the right nostril, inhaling on the left, and then cover the left nostril, breathing out through the right, staying here, breathing in, and switching, exhale through the left, inhale through left. So switching on each inhale, exhale here, inhale. And just switching with your breath on your own time. Notice how it's warm through the right nostril, cool through the left. This is our male and female energies. If you're ever feeling too fiery, breathe just out, inhale, exhale, exhale through the left nostril. Or if you're feeling too cool, that you need to be energized, just breathe out through the right nostril. If you'd like to do this breathing exercise longer, go ahead and pause the video and set a timer for 3 to 5 minutes. Last full breath each side. When you come to that last inhale, relax the hands again and come to natural breath. Just to integrate the energies we've created, the balance here in both hemispheres of the brain. And feel and notice the difference. Let's go ahead and move the body. We're going to start by inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale, look up. Exhale down. Moving with the breath. Inhale, center. And we're going to exhale. And as we inhale, we're going to go left. And then come over to the right, drawing on the inhale, the left ear to the left shoulder. And exhale, right ear to the right shoulder. Keeping that spine nice and tall. Stretching a little further each breath. This one's nice and slow. Moving methodically with the breath. Remember to smile as you meditate, as you move and breathe. This gives a sense of playfulness, which your kidneys really like, playfulness. Last one. Inhale. As you exhale, go ahead and drop that chin down and inhale in a small circle. Exhaling down. Inhale up. Exhale down, widening that circle. Good. Inhale the opposite direction. Start small and work your way bigger. Rolling out all the tension. Last one. Good. Inhale that head neutral to the floor. Inhale, exhale. And we're going to hang on to the knees for this one. We're going to move as if there was a string from the base all the way through the top, the crown of the head. And we're going to start moving the belly button around that string, starting to really move the spine and move that energy upwards. It helps to get fluidity in the spine, which not all of us get, which is good for the entire body and all systems, massaging those internal organs, moving the muscles, engaging those nerves that are connected to the muscles, and getting us a little more mobile than we were before. Okay, when you come to the front, go ahead and start small again, the opposite direction. We're just moving around that string, holding on our knees so we don't flop over. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Rocking around on those sit bones also is very good for the hips to get mobility through there. Last one. Inhale, center. And exhale. Very good. And we're going to go ahead and straighten that right leg forward. If this is too much for you to bring this knee up, you can just stay seated and just do the same twisting motion. And if you're in a chair, you can grab onto that chair. So in the crook of that elbow, bring that knee up to the chest, holding on that leg. Opposite arm, press it up nice and tall so your spine is straight. And you're going to inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, elongate that spine, exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale. Keep going until you can't go any further, and then just long, deep breaths. Good. Inhale. Exhale, release the head, neck, shoulders, arms, leg. Go ahead and switch sides, bringing that knee into the chest, pressing up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, looking back towards that back wall. Continue. Keep twisting until you can't twist anymore. Then long, deep breaths. Good. Inhale. Exhale, release the head, neck, shoulders, arms, leg. We're going to go ahead and bring the feet close to the body, holding onto those feet, and start to work those hips by bringing the knees up and down like butterfly wings, and get wider and wider. Don't forget to smile. It's all part of meditation and preparing for meditation, and also finding joy in the little things in life. Go ahead and we're going to spread those legs nice and wide. If you're just seated, you can go ahead and just spread the knees nice and wide if you can't straighten the legs. And we're just going to flex and extend at the ankles here. We're going to inhale, lift, exhale, release those toes up. Good, now bring them nice and up. And we're going to inhale the right arm up and over, and exhale, reach for that toe. And just stay here and breathe into this stretch. And if you can't make it all the way, just come to just below the knee, the shin, the ankle, or the toes. As you inhale, elongate your spine. Exhale, bring it closer to the knee. Your nose close to your knee. Good. Inhale, roll up slowly. Exhale, And then we're going to inhale, bring the left arm over, and exhale, come to those toes. Good, just breathing here. Again, as you inhale, elongate your spine. Exhale, bring the nose closer to the knee. Good, inhale up, rolling up. Good. Go ahead and bring those legs together. We're going to inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, looking up towards the ceiling. Palms together and then palms away on the way down. Exhale, 2 more. Inhale, hold here. Bring those thumbs slightly back and bring the palms together as you exhale them down at your heart center. Stay here. Center yourself for a few breaths. Good. Go ahead and let's make our way to our hands and knees. Knees underneath the hips. Hands spread wide like roots of a tree with thumbs pointed forward directly under the shoulders. And just plant those toes to stabilize. And starting at the base, you're going to inhale up. Exhale round. Inhale up. Exhale round. Always start at the base of the spine to initiate the movement. Ending at the crown. Now inhale here, pressing shoulders away from the neck. Exhale round, press up, 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 up. Good, now come to neutral. And you're going to open up your mouth and stick your tongue out as far as you can and close your eyes like a lion. It looks like this. And relax and come down, stretching those arms, relaxing the head. If you need a pillow or blanket here, you can. And if you can't do this movement, just sit, long deep breaths. If you're standing, you can use the back of your chair to stretch the arms out in line with your head and spine. Good. We're going to inhale, come forward, plant those toes up into plank. And exhale, we're going to stretch back. Inhale up into plank. If this is too much, just keep the knees down. And then exhale, come back. Inhale. Exhale. Few more. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to hold it just for a moment here. And if this is again too much, go ahead and just hold it on your knees. Breathing here, keeping a nice tight core, squeezing the thighs. Good. We're going to gently bring ourselves down. If it's too much, you can drop to your knees and come down. but if it's not too much, go ahead and just calm down. And then we're going to drop the tops of our feet down. We're just going to lift and stretch through that low back just a little into low baby cobra. Come back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And if your back feels good, you can come all the way up. If not, just stay there. And you can just relax onto your elbows if that feels okay on your low back. If you're ready for it, you can come all the way up. Straight arms. Dropping those shoulders down, looking towards that opposite wall. Good, and go ahead and come all the way down. I'm gonna flip around for our last movements. Stretching out those legs. You're gonna inhale one and exhale. Inhale the other. Exhale, pointing those toes. Breathing in and out the nose. Last ones. Good, you can rock and roll up, or you can just roll to the side and gently press yourself up. Let's get ready for our mudra meditation. We are on number 6 of our spiritual awakening. 10 steps to freedom. Again, I just love that. So our 6th step is discernment. Viveka. Distinguishing clearly between our limited personality and our limitless true being. So let's go ahead and get ready for that. Discernment allows me to recognize clearly my true self beyond the limited personality. Viveka means spiritual discernment, is the ability to differentiate clearly between the limited personality and our limitless true being. The personality is characterized by change and a sense that there is always something out there that we need in order to become happy and complete. On the contrary, spiritual discernment allows us to see that we are inherently whole and complete. As we gradually recognize our inherent wholeness, we experience greater contentment, equanimity, and a sense that we are at peace no matter what is happening in our surroundings. So let's go ahead and touch the tips of the index fingers to the thumbs of the same hand with the other fingers together and extended. Hold the right hand at the level of the right shoulder, facing forward like this. Hold the left forearm parallel to the earth with the left hand bent downward so that the left palm is facing forward at the level of the pelvis, like this. Relax the shoulders back and down, with the spine naturally aligned. Gently close your eyes. As you hold Purna Jnam Mudra, take several natural breaths to attune to all feelings and sensations awakened by this gesture. Notice how each inhaling breath expands your torso, front, sides, and back. How each exhalation allows your entire rib cage to fully soften and relax. Sense how this rhythmic expansion and release supports freer breathing throughout your entire being. As you breathe more freely, tension is released, allowing you to rest within your authentic being, naturally loosening your identification with your personality. To discern more clearly between your true self and your limited personality, visualize a shelf on which you place, temporarily, all the various facets of your identity. Begin by placing your wallet on the shelf with all your personal information, including your name, age, address, and description. Next, place your possessions on the shelf: money, house, car, bank accounts, everything that gives you a sense of security, recognizing their importance in supporting your journey, but also seeing that they are ultimately temporary. Now place all of your certificates, diplomas, and degrees on the shelf, everything that represents your process of learning along your life journey. Reflect on how your degrees represent your career and role in society, which you also place on the shelf temporarily. Next, place your friends and family on the shelf, separating from them only momentarily, as part of a process that will allow you to honor them more deeply. Now place your likes and dislikes on the shelf, your emotions, thoughts, judgments, and beliefs, everything that defines your everyday personality. Finally, place your own body on the shelf, including its state of health, honoring it as the vehicle of your life journey, while recognizing that it is ultimately temporary. Take several breaths to observe everything on the shelf, becoming aware of the one who is left, the simple conscious being who is observing everything. Now try to place this conscious presence on the shelf, noticing that no matter how hard you try, it always remains because it is your essential self. Take some time to rest within your essential self, noticing a growing lightness and ease, as if a weight has been taken off your shoulders, allowing you to relax completely. With the weight of the personality released, you experience your essential self as inherently whole and complete, allowing you to rest in deep silence and inner peace. Now, with an enhanced ability to discern your true being, return to the shelf and welcome everything back gradually, recognizing that everything on the shelf plays an essential role within your journey of appreciation and awakening. Aligned with your true being, repeat the following 3 times aloud or silently. By placing everything on the shelf temporarily, my true being is revealed clearly. By placing everything on the shelf temporarily, my true being is revealed clearly. By placing everything on the shelf temporarily, my true being is revealed clearly. Slowly release the gesture, taking several breaths to rest in your essential self. And when you're ready, go ahead. Come down flat on your back for relaxation. Relax your arms to the sides, palms to the sky, and the feet falling to the sides. Inhale. Exhale, release all your muscles. Relax the bottoms of the feet and the toes, the tops of the feet and the ankles, the lower legs and the upper legs. Relax the hips, the low back, middle back, upper back. Relax the navel, let it be heavy towards the floor. Relax the back of the neck and the shoulders. Relax the fingers, the palms and the wrists, lower arms and upper arms. Relax the jawbone. Swallow to relax the tongue, the throat, the roof of the mouth, the bridge of the nose, cheekbones, the eyes and behind the eyes. Relax the back of the head, sides of the head, front of the head, top of the head. Relax. Breathe. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. And start to wiggle the fingers and the toes gently, awakening the body. Roll the wrists and ankles in small circles one direction, in the opposite direction. Inhale the arms up overhead in a big stretch. And exhale, bring them back down. Inhale one knee at a time to the chest, holding it tight, rocking back and forth, massaging your spine and back. Straighten that right leg, bringing the left leg over, stretching the arm out straight, looking towards it, stretching, breathing into this side. Now inhale, straighten that opposite leg, stretching the opposite arm out, and stretching here on this side. Good. Inhale those knees back up, rocking back and forth one last time. And you can rock and roll up, or just gently roll over and press yourself up to that comfortable seated position that we began with. Gently bringing those palms together with a little space between, in gratitude for discovering our true identity, which is everlasting and not limited, but limitless. Honoring yourself today with self-care and love. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Let's inhale together for a long Sat Nam to identify the divine and honor that divine and the divine within you and me and all things. Inhale deep. Sat Nam. Thank you so much for joining me this week for our 6th step in our intentions of our spiritual awakening path and journey. Thank you for joining me, and share this series with anyone who you think would be interested in it, that will help along their spiritual path. And I'll see you next time. Take care, and I'll see you then.